It's time to test your mental acuity with 10 brain teasers.
Let's talk about that.
I'm Kayla. And I'm Bree. And we're at the Secret Beast Base in Antarctica.
Mythical Morning.
Good Mythical Morning.
Thanks for joining us today. This episode is brought to you by our merchandise. Go to RhettandLink.com, click on store. You'll see t-shirts, you'll see tennis shoes, and you don't even have to only play tennis in them. You can just be cool and walk
I
around
don't think
in
you
them.
should call them tennis shoes.
Shoes, mythical shoes, whatever. You can also get our documentary, Looking for Miss Locklear. You can rent it, or you can own the DVD. You can purchase lots of things which support entertainment. Okay,
You know, what if it was instead of shh, or be quiet?
that would work. I'm fine with that.
Okay, can that be our thing?
Sure, that's our thing. Now, about it so I can move on with this episode. In as recent as yesterday's episode, the subject of the smartness of us has come up. Some people think that Rhett's smart. Some people think that I'm smart. Now, I take the stance of, smartness is not the only thing that matters. Goodness matters. But Rhett here, I think...
They're not mutually
thinks
exclusive.
that smartness matters the most.
I'm not an evil genius.
Do you think that you're smart? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, what do you mean by smart?
Do you think that you're smart, Rhett?
I think, I'm a little above average.
Okay, only because he feels like I'm trapping him. He's kind of hedging a little bit, but yeah, he likes to think that he's smart. And you know what? If you are smart,
I don't even have glasses, man.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Can I wear yours?
No, because then I won't be able to see well, and I want to read these questions. Okay, so here's what I've done.
Can I wear your puppet's glasses?
No. Yes. Rhett, just come on. Let's get to it.
Stuck to the puppet's head. What am I supposed to do?
Here's what we're gonna do. I have acquired via Forbes.com because that's where smart people read
Very
things.
smart website. I go there all the time.
No, you don't, but I do because I'm smart about that. 10 brain teasers, and here's what you can do. I'm going to ask Rhett these things, and then you can play along at home or at school or on your commute or whatever you're doing. You can do it along with us.
Not while driving, though.
Sure, if it's just the audio version, they can do it while driving.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many options here. It's just mind-blowingly awesome.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
What do I win?
I've got 10 brain teaser
What am I
questions
going to win?
that test your mental acuity. If you get an A on this test, then you can continue saying that you're smart. But
What do you mean by an A? I got to get 9 out of 10 right?
Okay, I'll say a B. Like if you get 2, if you only miss 2, then hey, it's like a test.
But these are like really hard questions, right?
No, they're not really hard. If you get a B, which I think that's if you get 2 right, because that's an 80.
That would technically be a C in the old
Oh,
scale.
okay. I'll even give you that then.
If I get 8 out of 10 right.
I'll let you continue to call yourself smart.
Well,
Because
gee, thanks.
That's what you do. But if you get 3 or more wrong, meaning a C, if you get a D or lower, if you fail the test, then you have to go out in public and scream at the top of your lungs, "I'm stupid. I am an idiot."
Both of those things?
Both of them.
Back to back?
Back to back. That's it.
Let's do this.
All right, people, play along at home. And I know that you've already peeked and seen number 1.
I have not peeked.
So I think you have to get 4 right. All right, whatever.
I have not peeked. I'm not looking. I'm looking right at you. What are you thinking?
Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second child was named May. What was the third child's name?
Please say that again.
Smart people need no repetition.
No, that is not a rule.
Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second child was named May. What was the third child's name?
Johnny.
That's correct.
June.
A clerk at a barber shop. All right, first of all, I'm not going to read these twice.
No.
No,
come on.
Because then I gave that one away. When I said Johnny the second time, I gave you the answer. I can only read it once. You have to hear it. If you're smart...
That is not part of the test, man.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, read them more slowly.
A clerk at a butcher shop stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and wears size 13 sneakers. What does he weigh?
He weighs meat because he's a butcher.
All right, that's right. You can still lose. This doesn't mean you're smart. Number 3. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? It's a common knowledge.
Mount Everest, man.
That's right. Number 4.
Guts.
How much... This is not fun anymore. Let's just quit. Number 4. How much dirt is there in a hole that measures 2 feet by 3 feet by 4 feet?
There's no dirt in a hole.
All of these is like the same, once you get one, you can get all of these. You're not smart. Number 5. What word in the English language is always spelled incorrectly?
Incorrectly.
Billie was born on December 28th, yet her birthday always falls in the summer. How is this possible?
Billie was born on December 28th, yet her birthday is always during the summer?
How is this possible?
I'm not that smart, man. Dude, you gotta miss something. Billie was born on December 28th?
Yet her birthday always falls in the summer. How is this possible?
Well, Billie and her are two different people, I guess.
Billie lives in the southern hemisphere. Ooh, you're such a northern hemispheric thinker, Rhett. That makes you not as smart.
Oh!
Yep, it's the summer, December 28th.
See, I'm kind of stupid.
In British, don't act like you're okay with being stupid when you're not. You can get a little frustrated here. In British Columbia, you cannot take a picture of a man with a wooden leg. Why not?
Because a wooden leg is not a camera. You need a camera to take a picture.
You can't take a picture with a wooden leg. You need a camera to take a picture. That's right. If you were running a race and you passed the person in second place, what place would you be in now?
Second place.
Why is that?
Because you're in third, you pass a guy in second, now you're second.
Oh, you got it right. All right. So you've got 7 out of 8. You've got to miss the next 2 in order to not call yourself smart.
The pressure's on, baby. I'm not reading, man!
Which is correct to say? Quote, the yolk of the egg is white, or the yolk of the egg are white? Little grammar. Get your grammar on.
You're gonna have to read that again because I couldn't understand if you said the yolk and the egg or the yolk or the egg.
So you're not good with grammar? All right, here we go.
Say it slower.
Smart people are. Which is correct to say? The yolk of the egg is white, or the yolk of the egg are white?
Oh. I'm gonna go with just intuition. The yolk of the egg is white.
Neither! Egg yolks are yellow!
Dude, I'm missing on purpose to make to make it dramatic.
Yeah,
man.
right.
I'm not a moron.
It's okay. It's okay to not be
It
as
wouldn't
smart
be
as you
fun to
thought
be coming
you were.
into the last one without something on the line.
All right, here you go, Rhett. You got to get this one right to stay smart.
This is called teasing, Link. This is production value here.
A farmer has 5 haystacks in one field and 4 haystacks in another. How many haystacks would he have if he combined them all in one field? Little math, little equation stuff.
Could you read it one more time?
I will. A farmer has 5 haystacks in one field and 4 haystacks in another. How many haystacks would he have if he combined them all in one field?
You combine them all into one haystack. One.
Oh, you just stayed smart, man. I'm happy for you.
Hey,
Can you tell?
You got a smart friend, man.
Can you tell how happy I am
You
for
got
you?
any questions for me?
I'm smart. This doesn't say anything about me, so I don't know
No.
why I
I
wouldn't
mean,
be smart.
but you have a smart guy that you can ask questions to.
What are you saying? That I wouldn't know the answer myself?
No, just in case, you know.
Let's not
Or
make
you
this
might
a-
get a second opinion about things.
let's
if
not
you have
make
an
this
opinion,
about
just
me.
get a second opinion.
No,
I'm sure there are people out there who got all 10 right. I mean, I actually feel kind of stupid about the yolk one.
I got you.
Yolk.
I had to emphasize the grammar of it.
You cheated a little bit.
No, I didn't.
We need to tighten that wheel up.
They were all misdirection. To me, it's okay. Yeah, you kind of get where they're going. None of them are what they seem. Forget the details. That's smart people.
You're in a photo booth.
All right, here we go. I think
are
it
the-
landed there yesterday, too. So
Are there pictures being taken with a wooden leg?
here it is right here. So, hey, let's cram in this booth here. I know it's uncomfortable, but
No, what are we doing? Are we doing like best friends? Like what is the pose here?
probably just
Uncomfortably close?
probably start.